This video contains an ad from NordVPN. What's up guys, salut, this is Alex, welcome back to the dry pasta series. I want to keep it modest, okay? Today, we make history. I said modest. Today is the day. Today is the day where we make, we dry, we cook, and we taste our own pasta. Okay, roll the intro. Dry pasta is the unsung hero of the pasta world. We are so used to it that it has become a commodity. People even think fresh pasta is superior to dry pasta. Marron! This stops now. In this series, we're gonna learn everything we can about this fascinating Italian food. We're gonna start cooking dry pasta with respect.
I like that. That's respect.
And we're even gonna try and make some ourselves. Marron! I know, right? What a program. This is the fridge of a man who's been obsessed with pasta over the past few months. I've got so much semolina in there. This is Italian semola. This is a coarse semola from North Africa. And this, my friend, is the semolina we're gonna use today. When I started my dry pasta adventures, I would have used any semola. Then I moved to using Italian semola only, and now I'm down to using one cultivar only, Senator Capelli. This is supposed to have like a nutty, almost breadcrumby taste and beautiful pasta making abilities. So before I start making pasta, this is my pasta cutter. This is the one I made in the previous episode, and I promised myself that I would improve it, so I'm gonna work on this. Oh yeah, that is much nicer. It's definitely smoother. It shouldn't catch on pasta anymore. And most important, I've put an edge on this one, like a knife edge, basically. Right, let's make some dough. Right, so the dough is now ready. I'm gonna let it rest for a few minutes, but then it will be extrusion time. I want to use my freshly made pasta cutter. Okay. And that is, my friend, how you make tons and tons of pasta doing almost no effort. Alright, here's to the next step. This is my homemade pasta dryer. Basically a commercially available food dehydrator that I have hacked with a few electronics so that I can dry pasta, because it's a different thing, and I can also monitor and control what's happening inside with great precision. DIY forever. Right, so just to make sure I don't forget anything, I have created a launch protocol. Number 1, fill shelves with pasta. The shelves are filled with pasta. The chamber is locked. And now turn the machine on, but before I do that, I just need to place it in my office, because here the Wi-Fi signal sucks. So let's do that. Turn the machine on. Right, so I've just sent to my board the recipe we've made with Andrea Cavalieri, a recipe that runs for 6 hours. 1 hour active periods and 2 hours resting periods. Set total time and temperature. 42 degrees. Okay, total time, I'm gonna go with 6:15 just to leave a bit of slack. And then start monitoring. Waiting for the blue light to come up. Wi-Fi is on. Now I'm waiting for the green light. This means that we are now connected and collecting data. Start the controller. Now this needs to turn orange. Oh yes. It is official, guys, we are now in business. I did my very best on this pasta batch. I made sure to mix it right, to extrude it right, and now I'm really putting all the chances on my side when it comes to drying. The rest is not up to me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Okay, and now a quick ad from our sponsor, NordVPN. NordVPN has launched a new feature, an advanced threat protection. It's the next step in your digital security. It can neutralize cyber threats before they can do any real damage to your device. It makes your browsing safer and smoother. It helps you identify malware-ridden files, stops you from landing on malicious websites, and blocks trackers and intrusive ads on the spot. Once you enable the threat protection feature in your NordVPN app settings, it will protect your browsing even when you're not connected to a VPN server. I love using NordVPN because it keeps all my internet data safe behind a wall of next generation encryption. One single account lets you connect up to 6 devices in just one click. Using this VPN is as simple and intuitive as making your morning coffee. Simple, simple, simple. Right now, the best deal to get NordVPN is through YouTube. You can get a 2-year plan at huge discount plus 1 additional month for free when you go to nordvpn.com/FrenchGuy. It is risk-free with Nord 30-day money-back guarantee. That is nordvpn.com/FrenchGuy, or click the link in the description below. Thank you NordVPN for sponsoring this video. It is now 3 p.m. and I'm starting the first cycle. I've installed 2 sensors in my machine, one at the top and one at the bottom. So we started with a top humidity of 87.2 and a bottom humidity of 94.8 and a temperature of 25.8 and 25, so very similar. Now I'm trying to work, but this bad boy is staring at me. It's been looking at me the whole time. What do you have to say? I want to know if my pasta are going to be okay or not, huh? Alright guys, so 6 hours later, almost 6 hours later, humidity started from very high, first active period, then drops, then 2 hours of resting period, the humidity goes back up, but lower than where it started. Then an active period, the humidity, it drops lower than at the end of the first active period. The takeaway is that I can't get to the humidity I want, between 10 and 15% of humidity in just 6 hours. I need at least 12 or even like 18 hours. It's now 9 p.m. and the pasta clearly is not ready. If I start a new cycle now, which I'm gonna do for sure, it's gonna get us to 3 a.m. Okay, which means simply I can't leave the office. I gotta stay here overnight just to make sure that I can act if anything goes wrong. Alright, here comes the second cycle. Start the controller again for a night of drying. Okay. Night. Okay, so it is now 3 a.m. in the morning. Looking at the data that I'm monitoring, the pasta is not ready for sure. So I'm gonna start a new cycle. So we see us in 6. That would be the morning. Okay, bye. Alright, good morning guys. It is now 9 a.m. We made it through the night. I've got a plastic bottle filled with cold coffee. It's not a cold brew, it's just cold coffee, okay? Sad. But at least we made it through the night, okay? And looking at the data, after the third cycle, I feel that the pasta is ready. The box is ready to be opened. this is exciting. Slightly scary, but still exciting. 18 hours of work. Okay, let's do this. I don't see crackage. Never mind. That is amazing. That is properly amazing. Oh yes, your part of the job is done, my little dryer. Now is the time to use a much dumber appliance, but still very useful. This bad boy. It's time to cook pasta. I still can't believe that I'm actually boiling my own pasta after all this time spent learning and making and failing and learning again and failing again. It's just crazy to think how far I've come in this journey. My first miserable attempt at making carbonara, the eye-opening taste of dry pasta in Rome, when I visited that high-tech pasta factory in the north, when I made orecchiette pasta for the first time, my deep dive into how to buy pasta, the stupid flimsy machines that I've bought, and then the professional one that I proudly acquired, trying theory that I had to learn the hard way, the hopes, disappointments, it's just like dust. All these efforts have led to this moment. This is the pasta we're going to be cooking right now. In all modesty, this is the absolute best looking pasta that I've ever made. Period. So far, forever. Is that weird for me to be excited about cooking pasta? Oh no, I think I broke one. Hold on a second, what's going on? Initially I thought I broke one, but it seems like I broke a few of them. No, what's going on? This is a f***ing cemetery in here. And then there are still a few of these intact. Like this one, for example. Well, what's the last one? Now we've got pieces of pasta. I just spent a few months trying to make my own pasta. These are supposed to be meze maniche. The pasta has disintegrated inside the water. It was so fragile, just stirring the pot was ruining them. I'm not bad. I'd say they are slightly overcooked. But that's probably not the main problem right now, okay? They're in pieces, just like me. Oh oui, this is much more appropriate for this moment. Get away from me! Ah, for f***'s sake. What do we do now, Alex? What do we do now? I'm thinking I might not be using the right semola. The beautiful semola from the south, maybe it's rubbish. Or maybe the coarseness of the grain is not right. Maybe my extruder is faulty. Maybe it doesn't have the horsepower it requires. Maybe the dyes that I use are like for amateur. Maybe my smart dryer is dumb. I'm gonna need a hard reset. A hard reset. Okay. Okay, I mean, enough is enough, guys. Over the past few days, I have bathed myself enough in sorrow and culpability, okay? I need to bounce back. So, I have an idea. I called my friend Luciano. Luciano is an Italian master chef who happens to own the only restaurant in the world where he makes dry pasta on location. And so I have asked him to hire me, basically, for free. Obviously, money is not my interest over here. I said, just hire me for one day. Let me make pasta in your workshop. And I am sure that by doing so, I will be able to tell what my problem is. Right now, I'm on my way to the airport. We are going to Rome. Why are you doing this to me? It doesn't start. I'm gonna take a taxi. I'll do what I have to do.